Welcome to Study Loop.
So in this problem, we have the reaction 2I gas reversibly forms I2 gas. And we're given the pressures at equilibrium of these two gases, and so we can find Kp, and that's just the pressure of I2 over the pressure of I squared. And so that's 0.21 over 0.23 squared. And so our Kp is 3.9698. And so we have our Kp, and we'll come back to that. But now we want to look at our Q value when the volume halves to see which direction the equilibrium will shift, or which direction the reaction will shift to reach equilibrium. And so when our volume halves, our pressures double since they're inversely proportional. So we just double each of our values from our K reaction to get a Q value of 1.98. And so that means we're shifting to the left or towards reactants. So now I'll go to a new page and rewrite the reaction. 2I gas reversibly forms I2 gas. And we'll set up our ice table. So our pressures have doubled, so we'll use our new pressures, 0.46 and 0.42. And then here we have minus 2x, and here we have plus x because of the reaction coefficients. And so we have 0.46 minus 2x and 0.42 plus x as our new equilibrium pressures. And so now we can set up our Kp equation, since we know our Kp equals 3.9698. And I'll go to a new page for this. So our Kp equals 3.9698, which equals the partial pressure of I2, 0.42 plus x, over the partial pressure of I, 0.46 minus 2x squared. And so now we take this and rearrange it into a quadratic so that we can solve for x. And when we rearrange it into a quadratic, we get 15.8792x squared. And I'm just keeping all the decimal places here for further accuracy. Minus 8.304x plus 0.42, and that equals 0. And so now when we solve for x, we end up with 0.0567328. And again, I'm just keeping a bunch of decimal places for accuracy's sake. And so now that we have our x, we can find our new equilibrium pressures. So the partial pressure of I was 0.46 minus 2x. So 0.46 minus 2 times 0.0567328. And that equals 0.347 atmospheres. And then our new partial pressure of I2 is 0.42 plus x, or 0.42 plus 0.0567328. And so now we have a new partial pressure of I2 of 0.477 atmospheres. And so those are our final answers here.